You're listening to the Davey Mac Sports Program on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
Oh, man.
What's wrong, Pepper?
Davey Mac, I'm looking to buy a new car, and the process is just such a hassle. There's got to be a better way.
Oh, there is. TrueCar.com. At TrueCar.com, you can actually see what others paid for the car you're looking for in your area, so you know when you're getting a great price, Pepper. TrueCar.com.
So I have to go to TrueCar.com, and it'll make this process easier?
Easy peasy. Go to TrueCar.com, get a savings certificate, and just take your savings certificate to the TrueCar certified dealer, so you don't need to worry about the hassle and anxiety of the old way of buying a car. And TrueCar users save an average of $3,000 off MSRP, Pepper.
$3,000? I've only just heard of TrueCar.com, and I feel my anxiety disappearing.
I have no anxiety because of TrueCar.com. Why wouldn't you go? Negotiation-free, guaranteed savings, hassle-free experience, and a TrueCar certified dealer that is committed to a new and better way to buy a car. Save time, save money, never overpay. TrueCar.com.
Davey Mac, I'm going to TrueCar.com right now.
Great job, Pepper.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right out, one second left. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow. In your life have you seen anything like that? Wide right. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles?
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program on riotcast.com. And here's your host, Davey Mac.
Oh, thank you so much, Chris Pepper Stanley.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Anytime.
Davey Mac Sports Program, Eastside Dave is my name, Davey Mac. They call me, some people call me, the Sports Master.
Master! He's the one that we bet after!
With me to my left, weighing in at 185 strong silver sterling pounds,
Trim.
Chris Pepper Stanley! Also with us, of course, getting off the show on time, master engineer extraordinaire, Sean O! And he's back after his 1 week stint, his 1 week battle with AIDS, Roy Schaefer! He beat it just like magic.
Just like magic.
Just like him. Same lines.
Impressive.
Patrick Ewing.
And unfortunately, we have a wonderful full house. Lots of the inserts and the Kellys and the Jims and Eric Z, our videographer. Unfortunately, no Gabe tonight.
Yes!
So, okay. Again, Gabe came in the 2 weeks that Pepper was off. Even when Pepper was back, Gabe came in to help us off.
Yeah, disrespectful.
So again, no Gabe tonight.
Good. So we're not talking about soccer then.
We are going to lead off with the World Cup, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't talk about soccer. I'm a jinx.
I can't get enough. First of all, I reached out to Gabe first because he's the soccer master. And at 9 o'clock in the morning, I called him and I said, I need a link to the Italy-Uruguay game.
Uruguay.
Is that it, Shano?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm taking a drunkard's
Mogwai?
pronunciation.
Yeah.
So close to heart. But anyway, I called up Gabe and at 9 in the morning, and he was like,
That's
and
a
I'm
good
like,
game. That's a good
yeah,
game.
He's a timid little man.
I go, hey, speak louder. By the way, I'm at work at my 9 to 5 job in the office. I'm going, speak louder, Gabe. And he's like, I go, Gabe, I need a link. Italy-Uruguay game. And, finally, I make out that he goes, I have 104-degree temperature and I'm going to the hospital.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Come on. Get it together, Gabe.
I have 104-degree temperature.
Suck it up.
Yeah, it's 4 years. Every 4 years.
I call him a pussy right then and there. I go, pussy!
Good, make him feel bad about
Well, my
himself.
boss walked in. He goes, you do realize this is an office, right? Can't scream pussy into the phone. So anyway, Gabe is out. But did you watch this Italy-Uruguay game?
No, I told you, I'm a jinx. I'm out of the World Cup.
Did you see this Luis Suarez? I would claim to know who he is, but I didn't until today. And he bit an Italian guy right on the shoulder. He was playing in Uruguay. And everyone made a big deal about it because this is actually the third time that this guy has done a Mike Tyson Evander Holyfield to another player.
And outside of the tournament play, he's done this is his thing, biting people.
At least 3 times on television
Yeah.
that he was captured. People think he's probably done it dozens of times. What he does is he bites the guy, waits for the guy to elbow him in the face. Then he takes a dive. Is like, oh, look at the guy just elbowed him. And he's gotten away with some of these things too.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is
You
ridiculous
get away
now.
with this one.
I mean, at least Mike Tyson went after one guy. He just wanted to eat Evander Holyfield. That was it. He's not going team after team, boxer after boxer, for crying out loud.
Suarez is from the Wachutu clan. Absolutely. They are.
I can't trust anyone from Uruguay now. And
Do you know anyone from
Uruguay.
Uruguay?
won't trust them. And as far as the Americans go,
Yeah.
this little bald-headed Bradley guy, who now everyone's saying it was his fault that, who was it, Portugal? I was going to call him Portland for a second.
Ronaldo.
Portugal ties the game late, you know? Do you watch that game?
No.
You didn't watch that game?
I told you I'm out of the World Cup.
Oh, you won't watch it all?
No.
I predicted the U.S. would beat Portugal 2-1. And I had all my tweets and my Facebook things like, look who's the man now, dog!
You and everyone else in this
Oh, I was so ready to gloat and be excited. And then that Ronaldo kicks it over to the guy, and this guy heads it in, and then the bell goes off, and that's it. Right, Sean?
Yeah, that sounds like
And
soccer.
you were rooting for Portugal, right? Because your wife is Portuguese?
No, she was. I was not. I was rooting for USA.
She was? Is she
Yeah.
still? Did she pass on to the next world, or?
No, she's still alive.
She's still alive. So she's still Portuguese.
Still, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
At least it was. I was like, I was upset for a moment.
What? She was rooting for her.
So we have a lot going on
Well,
in this thing.
Also in soccer news, have you heard about what happened to Hope Solo?
No. Except that on her jersey it says H Solo,
Yeah.
and then I laugh because it's like Star Wars.
It gets you excited, right?
I go, it's like Han Solo on her dumb jersey. What an idiot, right? Why wouldn't she just put Hope? Put her whole name there. There's only three more letters.
She wants the Han Solo heat.
She wants the Harrison Ford thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Who doesn't? She got arrested again.
Oh, she did? She's naughty, this Hope Solo.
Charged with 2 counts of domestic violence.
That's all she does is drink and beat up her boyfriend.
No, this time she beat up her sister and her nephew.
Well, sure, they had coming. Yeah. One's a child and one's a broad. Is it really domestic violence if it's a chick perpetuating punching another chick?
The best part is...
Mark it. Go ahead.
Please mark that. Hope TMZ got audio of the 911 call. Some dude was calling in talking about Hope Solo losing it at this. It was like a family barbecue.
All right, let's take a listen to this.
Here we go.
911, what's the location of your emergency? Okay, look, do you need the
Enterprise.
police or an ambulance? Police. Okay, let me get us to the police department.
Star Trek, you asshole.
Solo is going psychotic. She's fucking beating people up.
Oh my
And we need help.
She's beating people up.
She's beating people up and we need help.
She's a woman, right? I mean,
Fire medical.
She's a 2-time Olympian.
He needs police.
she's like the bad guy in No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, she's
She's
Anton
like,
Chigurh.
she's amazing. She has had such a history of beating people up.
Her
And they,
boyfriend's an athlete.
No,
yeah, I know. They all get beaten up by her.
Yeah.
Going crazy and hitting people. Okay.
You can hear the ruckus in the background.
Pause this for a second, Shano. What kind of 911 operator, like, yeah, she's going crazy, she's beating people up, and 911 person's like, okay,
Yeah, you gotta keep
what do you
your
want me
cool.
to do about it?
That's it. You got to keep your cool. Be like, we will send someone right over, man.
Roy used to
Please.
be a 911
Yeah, but the
operator.
911 operator sounded like a doubting Thomas to me. Like, okay, you know.
Sure. Okay, well,
Hope yeah. Hope Solo's really going to beat people up.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Hope Solo? 911 person?
Probably not, right?
Her
I'm gonna go with-
main gig right now is to drink and beat people up. I don't think she's played soccer in 6 years.
She doesn't have to. She's won all the medals she needs.
Yeah, but how much money can a woman soccer player, who won in, say, the Olympics and whatnot, how much money can Hope Solo have?
I'm saying she's
possibly?
pulling in like $45,000 a year.
For doing what?
Kicking up
You're
balls.
just
That's not
making up
bad.
a number. You have no basis. What's her job then?
I bet she can speak at colleges.
Speaking at colleges.
Yeah.
Hope Solo.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Hope Solo. Yeah, last week I got 3 DUIs, 4 domestic battery charges.
Where's my check?
Yeah, I mean, what could she possibly speak to? I guess if Snooki can speak to colleges.
Thank you.
Or Rutgers, at least, in New Jersey.
She's in the face of U.S. soccer, since Brandi Chastain? And she had beef with Brandi Chastain.
Well, what about that Mia Hamm, who used to date Noma, or married? They got married. Now, Mia Hamm was the player of that era. She was their Michael Jordan over Brandi Chastain.
Yeah, she's
Brandi
the first
Chastain
female
only got
soccer
famous because
player.
she took her shirt
Well,
off.
yeah, but that gave her the lasting appeal.
Sure.
She was like the Mary Lou Retton of soccer.
I always thought Mia Hamm, and tell me if this is misogynistic, Kelly. I always thought Mia Hamm was a piece of arse. Not so much Brandi Chastain, but it was nice to see a woman take her shirt off.
She's ripped.
She was ripped, dude.
What?
Like, she was ripped like a Liam Neeson,
Yeah.
kind of like a fit way. That's all I'm saying. Like I'd like to make out with Liam Neeson. He's Irish, so am I. No big deal.
You're gay, right?
No, I'm not. But
anymore.
I always want a celebrity encounter. You know me. Did I tell you last week I saw Brian Williams smoking? Did I tell you that?
I don't think he did.
Saw Brian Williams smoking. I saw Brian Williams, NBC's own, smoking on 33rd Street somewhere, and wearing cargo shorts, flip flops, and a little polo shirt. I'm like, this guy dressed like Davey Mac over here.
This guy, he's relaxing.
No, I haven't worn my awful Caddyshack cargo shorts since Eric, only because of Eric, the videographer, because I realized me in shorts would just look terrible on camera. People don't need to see get blinded by the white legs. They just don't need it.
It's good to see that Brian Williams gets some downtime, so he's not constantly in that
But did you picture Brian Williams as a smoker?
No, I did not.
I didn't. Remember those Fox guys smoke? Because we saw them.
I see
Shepard Smith.
I see Shepard Smith every day smoking cigarettes
with
outside Fox.
always with a young male intern too.
I don't know about
I'm
that.
not saying anything. I'm just saying, no. It's an observation I'm making.
I
That's
see
all.
him sometimes with other types.
I'm not saying they are
Other types of
romantically
gentlemen.
involved. I'm not suggesting anything.
Shepard Smith's a very popular guy.
He's a very popular guy. He always has 3 twinks around him. That's all. No big deal. No big deal, right? Okay. Now the big news of the day, because Pepper just does not want to talk about World Cup. Am I sensing that?
I can't talk about it.
So you want to talk about LeBron James?
Yes.
Has declared that he will be opting out, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's leaving Miami. Although it's obviously going to be a huge news story. Do you think LeBron James will leave the Miami Heat?
Yeah, he leaves in Miami.
Whoa!
Unless Pat Riley gets some talent around him.
Unless Pat Riley acquires Roy's shingles.
Yeah.
Which we have to show the public Roy's arm at some point.
Sure, why not?
Oh my God!
I refuse to look at it.
You should. It's like looking at Sid Vicious, circa 1979,
Oh my God.
on the arm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's shingles or a little bit of the H train, Pepe. Right, Roy?
That's right, Davey.
So you're agreeing with me that you're now a junkie?
Why not?
You want to confess that on the air?
I like your style, kid.
All right. Thanks for calling me kid. I don't know
It's
why
making
you would
less
do
and
that.
less sense.
It does. LeBron, I think he's going to stay at Miami.
Really?
But I think Pat Riley, just by this move, I think LeBron is saying, you know what, Pat, kick Bosh and maybe even kick my little buddy Dwayne Wade the hell off the team. Because Dwayne Wade looked ancient, right?
Well, he didn't play the entire season, and then they saved him for the playoffs, and it didn't help.
And LeBron honestly was the only guy to show up for the Miami Heat at the NBA Finals. He was the only good Miami Heat player consistently.
Couldn't do it by himself.
Couldn't. And
Obviously,
and if you're
not against the Spurs.
So if you're going to rest D Wade the entire season, putting more pressure on LeBron during the regular season, and he's tired by the postseason, and then Dwayne Wade can't even help him there, there's no use for him. Why wouldn't they do an amnesty clause with Dwayne Wade? Pray that Chris Bosh opts out. The good riddance.
Why
And how
would
about
he-
this?
why would he, though?
Come Carmelo. Carmelo,
They can't play
come down.
together.
Come down to Miami.
I think Pat Riley sees that he can't bring Carmelo onto that team.
Why? Why can't you get rid of Dwayne Wade and bring Mr. Carmelo
Because then
Anthony?
LeBron won't get any more shots during a game.
You're probably right. Carmelo does shoot 90 times a game, and that would be the end of
I
LeBron's
kind
offense.
of want Carmelo to leave the Knicks. Not that LeBron can come to the Knicks and lose there for a few years, and then become like a Ray Allen and get a championship as like some sixth man dude. But
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with Carmelo. They said the Bulls, the Rockets, the Mavericks, the Lakers, the Hawks, and the Heat are all possibilities. It seems like Carmelo, who again hasn't necessarily left the Knicks, he's just opted out. Other teams are allowed to give, a contract offer.
this is the first time he's ever been a free agent in his career.
But I don't. Do you think he's really going to leave New York?
Yeah, I think he's.
I mean, this guy's a New York guy. He set up the whole. The Knicks are still dealing with their trades to the Nuggets. When they trade all of their draft picks.
Yeah, it was smart.
To Denver
a good
for
move.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, Knicks know how to manage the team. On the back page of the New York paper today, it was saying Carmelo might stay because he doesn't want to move his son out of New York because his son has friends here. Which
nice.
is a lie, Sean. It's a lie.
Oh,
It's
a lie.
Nice lie.
Does his son have shingles like Roy?
No.
Because that would be awesome.
Do black people get shingles?
I don't know.
Yeah, of course. You just can't see him as well.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're a racist.
Okay, thanks.
Racist.
Thank you.
What?
Eric is the videographer. We can't have that.
Mark it.
Yeah, do not let that get out.
Mark it.
Mark that, Sean. Right?
I don't mark
Ring of
anything.
Fire, babe. Come on. The whole thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's just jam
The
it.
song,
Okay.
Ring of Fire.
All right, here we go.
Roy and I were practicing. I don't know why this is catching him off guard.
John Cash.
You guys saw us practicing, yes?
Oh, don't ruin it, Dave. This is spontaneous.
Ready? All right, here we go.
The taste of love is sweet. When hearts like ours meet, I fell like a fire. Oh, the fire goes wild. I go into a burning ring of fire. Down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire, that ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet. When hearts like ours meet, I've had Roy Shingle. Oh, and the shingle tingle. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire, that ring of fire. Instrumental! Come on! Yes! Roy Schaefer, back on the keyboards. Unbelievable. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire, that ring of fire, that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Oh, yeah.
Horrible rendition.
Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. Well, it's very up-tempo.
No, because the shingles were actually really burning. So
They were?
They kind of kicked in at that moment. So
Why were we going so fast?
I don't know.
He wanted to get it over with.
Are you on
Dave.
speed? Is that the case?
Yeah, the valve checks.
It was very, very
What?
Valtrex. Unfortunately, I'm very familiar with that. So,
Am I the only person on the show without herpes?
No, I'm
Probably.
I'm also herpes free.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're buying that one, right? Something else is going on this Saturday. I just want to give a quick shout out to Primus at the Stone Pony.
They need your help.
Well, I looked at their Twitter followers.
Yeah.
31,000.
What?
Davey Mac has 30,000.
How many does?
I go, this is insulting even to me as a Primus
You
fan.
shouldn't have more.
I go, yeah.
followers than
So I
Primus.
actually made a Primus promotional video for him.
Oh, good.
That we won't play if you want to check it out the YouTube. I did, but and then here's another Primus song that we have. Yes, Pepper.
How many does Claypool have? Twitter followers.
Yeah, the Primus thing just says Les, Lair, and thing. He's not on Twitter proper, I don't think. I think it's just Primus. I think. I don't know. I couldn't find Les Claypool's thing. Anyway, here's the Davey Mac Sports Program homage to Primus. As you can tell, this just rocks. We'll play a little bit, maybe not the whole thing. My name is Bud. My name is Bud. Not to be confused with Bill or Jacobino Tennis. My name is Bud. It's always been. We recorded this.
It's good.
Previously.
I'm the
most boring son of a bitch you ever Roy dropped his keyboard. I dressed in blue, yes, navy blue. Head to toe, which rather drop except my patent shoes. I mean, this sounds exactly like My Name Is Mud to me. Shine. Most of the time. That's Davey Mac on bass and lead vocals.
You know what? It's better than I thought it was going to be.
Is my bass playing better?
Yeah.
Than you thought it was going to be?
Yeah. And the video.
I made the video too.
It's great.
It spins. Oh, Windows Movie Maker, you can do all kinds of things. You can change the tint, and you can spin the graphic. That's pretty much all you can do. Oh, this is the best part. You dropped it again. All right, thanks. That's enough, shot. Oh, that was good, though. Thank you, David. Yeah, you dropped your keyboard twice during that rendition.
It slipped, yeah.
That was actually an older video where we did My Name is Mud live on the Davey Mac Sports Program, and I'm bearded and 50 pounds heavier.
Much heavier, yeah.
You gotta get the beard back, man.
I don't know. I mean, if I'm going to be thin and then a beard, or, I don't understand it.
You definitely look extra crazy.
Maybe I'll gain a little weight back and have like a goatee. And that'll be like an intermediate thing. Or how about I go totally different?
Yeah.
I done the beard, brah. I done the shave.
Uh-huh.
How about little Davey Mac rolling fingers?
There you go.
I like that.
Right?
Can
Tie it all back into sports.
Can your mustache grow that thick?
Heck yeah.
All right.
I can get a mustache going that way.
Or what about you just get a chin strap?
Yeah, how about the neck beard?
Rock a chin strap.
The chin strap like the House of Pain guys? Right? Like Everlast, right?
That's what Robinson Cano has right now.
Robinson Cano always has a chin strap.
Now that he's out of the Yankees.
I thought of Everlast, though. A guy from, 1998.
You're hip.
Yeah, I'm current.
You're hip.
Everlast, everyone. Davey Mac knows his pop culture. Meanwhile, someone was like, hey, we have tickets to Ariana Grande. And I'm like, who's that? Right? I'm just, I don't know. I'm out. Pepper?
Yes?
You don't want to talk World Cup, but everyone knows you're the tennis expert. Roy, do you have a tennis expert stinger?
I hate when you do that, Dave. I hate when you do that.
That's exactly why I do it.
I know. I don't like that. I don't.
Wait one.
Tennis boy. He's the freaking tennis boy.
I said expert. Calling a boy is so condescending.
Oh,
like he's like your little slave.
I'm used to it,
He's
Dave.
your goddamn servant.
I'm used to
It's
it.
tennis expert. Should have to. The lyrics were 2 lyrics.
It doesn't rhyme with anything.
Oh,
Expert.
wait.
There's too many syllables.
Before we get into Wimbledon talk,
Boys.
I gotta tell you something, Pepper.
Tell it to me.
Shano somehow brings up to me, Davey Mac, I got a whole list of song titles that I keep in my back thing because we were talking about this Fat Rabbit thing. It's a long story. He goes, that would be a good song title. I'm gonna put it on my song
I can't
title.
believe you just said it.
So, Shano, just really quickly, pull up your big song titles list, and trust me, this list isn't going to be that long, Pepper.
Hold on. This list is his list of song titles that if he wrote a song.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
This would be his. Okay, ready?
a track listing.
It's called Pain Don't Hurt.
Pain Don't Hurt. And, Shano, what's the next one?
That's it.
He's got one!
Oh, my God.
And it's Pain Don't Hurt, some Kurt Cobain ripoff BS.
No, it's from Roadhouse. It's a Dalton line.
All right.
Pain Don't Hurt.
Oh, dude. And we're going to talk about this. We are going to record. It actually might just be me and Shano doing the Watchers.
Well, we just postpone to next week where we can have a full watch.
All right. Well, then I can break the news that Shano and I last night were texting, stoned out of our goddamn heads, watching Lethal Weapon.
The first one.
The first one.
All right, good.
The best one.
We thought we should transcribe this and read this on the Watchers.
Please, do you still have it?
We looked at it today and said,
come on.
No
You
way.
have to.
Well, first of all, it's bad. It's not even funny. Second of all,
it will be funny.
there are certain words that we just don't need out there.
Okay. All right. I agree with that.
Certain words that might be synonymous with Murtaugh.
Well,
The Danny Glover character. Actually, no. I was all over Riggs. Shano was like surprised. I said, this goddamn Riggs surely hates Jewish people. I could see it in his eyes. He's running around. He's pulling all kinds of stunts. He jumps off a building with a guy handcuffed to him. What kind of cop does that? First of all, what kind of detective wears a goddamn red hooded sweatshirt?
He also lives on the beach.
He lives in this guy. I don't even think he had any kind of law credentials at all. I think Murtaugh just found him one day on the beach and was like, "You could be my partner, because I'm getting too old for this." Blank.
shiz.
Wait, hold on, one more thing on LeBron. Vegas casinos have pulled all odds. They're not taking any more bets on NBA futures for the next season because they don't know where he's going.
Yeah. Well, you can't, huh? It's going to be hard. LeBron's going to mess everything up. And so is Carmelo to a certain extent. But certainly LeBron, I mean, you would have to figure every team, certainly every team that was in the LeBron sweepstakes last time around, 2010, would be back. I suggest he has like a public forum on TV where he announces his decision. And
this is a pretty. Have you contacted LeBron about this?
I'm going to tweet at LeBron.
Yeah.
But we're going to call this the announcement.
All right.
Yeah. So I can copyright it and put it on EastSideDaveCountry.com.
So just stream it on EastSideDave.
Exactly. It'll stream on the live show section whenever he takes. And he's going to have an announcement. He's going to retire from basketball and become a minor league hockey player. Sort of keeping in with Jordan, but then doing his own path. You know?
All right. Okay. I like it.
Oh, I saw some. You had a story, right? That two guys from minor league hockey are being buried alive. Was that you?
Yeah. Well, let me pull up the actual details of this ridiculous thing.
This is how much
Like Houdini thing?
Pepper has the details. I said I gotta save this for the shave.
Okay.
Minor league hockey and buried alive. That's all I need.
The Arizona Sundogs. It's been 6 days since the Arizona Sundogs owner and GM were buried in a dumpster until they reached their goal of 300 season tickets sold.
300.
That's it.
The Davey Mac Sports Program could sell 500 tickets tomorrow.
And they're nowhere near their goal after 6 days.
They're nowhere near their goal. Those guys are going to be staying in that dumpster till 2017.
Yeah, they're going to die in there.
They're going to be like Oscar the Grouch, for Christ's sakes.
I'm definitely getting a Sundogs fucking jersey though.
Mark it. Mark
that.
yourself.
Mark that. Mark time.
Yeah.
Roy, you're a big hockey fan?
The biggest.
Why don't you play Pepper the soccer expert song now, for real?
Okay.
And here we go.
Tennis.
Tennis expert.
Is it
Tennis boy.
You wanna be the
Tennis expert.
Tennis boy?
Tennis boy.
Tennis boy. Tennis boy. He's the freaking tennis boy.
Yes!
Yeah, that's hot. That's a good one. That's
Your
gonna
best
end up-
work you've ever done.
Yeah, someone's going to
Your
be
best work.
What about Zach Fax?
I begged Roy to go on early and do his cover of, or his ode to Pink Floyd. You should have heard Sean O and Roy today doing Pink Floyd. I thought Roger Waters and David Gilmour had reunited.
Why don't you guys do
I
it for everyone
thought
else?
they were in the damn studio. I couldn't believe it. And then, oh, God forbid, Davey Mac tries to pull his Nick Mason and be the drummer. Yeah. And Roy's giving me the sideways look. Davey Mac, the sports computer has a drum sound on it. Keeps better time, is what he said.
I just didn't, because the drummer basically sits very close to me. I didn't want you catching my shingles, so I was concerned for you.
Every goddamn time I hit the snare, Roy gives me this guy's screwing up the song type of look. I felt like I was on time.
You were on time.
What was with the looks?
It was unfortunate. You were 3/4 time.
Are we going to hear that
4/4
Pink
time.
Floyd song tonight, or the original Skinny Man version of a Pink Floyd kind of song?
You really want us to?
I do want to hear it.
Oh my God!
I thought it sounded fantastic.
Okay, you ready, Sean?
I wasn't joking about that. I was really into it. Plus, I smoked some of Sean O's pot before the show. See, this is great stuff.
All right.
Even if we talk about Wimbledon, Pepper, this is perfect Wimbledon music to me.
Not at all.
Predictions. Can Roger Federer get one last Grand Slam title? And you know if he will, it'll be at Wimbledon where he's won countless times. Can Federer do it still?
I don't. Not with the field that he's playing against right now. I think he needs some
Djokovic
injury.
and Nadal are too tough?
Yeah, he needs Djokovic or Nadal to be injured for a tournament.
It is pretty crazy
really hard.
that tennis is legitimately a two-man game. What happened to Andy Murray? He fell off the map, dude.
Yeah.
He wins the Olympics in 2012, wins the U.S. Open 2012, and then becomes the first British guy to win the Wimbledon 2013. And since then, he's disappeared.
Maybe getting that Wimbledon thing is all he'll ever need, being a British guy winning it. And maybe that getting that killed his drive.
And remember, the Olympics were held in London, so it's like he did a double.
It's like
a thing.
He should be thinking to himself, I never have to leave. I never have to leave Great Britain ever again.
That's true.
I don't have to do anything for the rest of my life. Why bother?
You sons of bitches should buy all my drinks at London pubs till the day I die. Yeah, I love this Pink Floyd song.
This is not good Wimbledon music.
It kind of is, because it's like British.
It's not good for this.
Does it remind you of Pink Floyd at all?
A little bit.
All right! You guys did it. Thank you, guys. That was phenomenal Wimbledon theme music. And that will be going on until Wimbledon's over. You guys have to play that exact song. No, so remember your parts.
No problem.
Okay.
Got it.
I know you were probably improvising. Well, that's fine. Re-listen to the tape, memorize your lines, your parts, and then come back next week and,
You got it, Davey, baby.
reimagine it all over again, right?
Time to party.
The Michelle Wee Remember her?
Yeah, I remember.
He was a little child who was playing on the women's, playing pro golf.
Yeah.
She finally won.
Yeah.
And it was all over Sports Center. She's got to be 9 feet tall by now.
And she was twerking
How tall
and
was this
pounding
girl?
booze from the.
She was?
Yeah, she was pounding drinks from.
That's fantastic.
The cup.
She actually looks pretty good, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, she looks pretty good. What?
Yeah.
Well, what are you saying like that for? It's like you barely want to agree with me. I mean, is she good looking or not?
Yeah, she's fine. She's a fine young Asian lady.
No, I was being serious. I thought she's turned out to be a very nice looking person.
Peppa doesn't like the Asians.
All right, please.
You know, first Roy and now Sean with the racism
what
on
did
the
I
show.
What did I say?
I
the
love
black
Asians.
shingles thing.
What? That wasn't racist.
Roy, when are we going to see your arm? Show Pepper your arm for crying out loud.
I don't want to see it.
Show Pepper the arm.
I don't want to see it.
And do me a favor.
Yeah.
Get out like a ruler. Get some samples of the shingles for everyone.
Yeah, body of
Scrub some
like a-
shingle skins.
like a communion, like a
Yeah.
Eucharist.
Yeah.
You know, the body of Roy.
Amen.
The body of Schaefer.
Ever
Amen.
see like a leprosy colony, Pepper?
Yeah.
On National Geographic? That's what he has on his left arm.
Yeah.
Then why is he in here with us?
He kind of reminds me of Jeff Goldblum in The Fly, like before he
yeah.
became a full-on fly.
Yeah, he's just falling apart.
Yeah, he was just like at the intermediate
Fly.
stage.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's what Roy is
Pull
right
his
now.
teeth out.
Yeah. Oh, I always liked that when his teeth fell out. They were all good. There was goo and stuff. I was
Yeah.
into that. I was into that big time, Shono.
Yeah.
Shono, maybe tonight. Get stoned. The Fly.
Fly. Got
Jeff
it.
Goldblum.
I'll
That
text
would
you.
freak you out. I haven't watched a fly in a long time.
That's true. If I watched The Fly stoned, I'd jump out the window. I couldn't handle that. It has to be the perfect. I'll tell you something. The other day I was high. I was watching some sort of. I was watching Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. And
So you
I was getting high watching baseball.
hey, I do it, you know. And commercial for The Purge comes on.
The sequel?
Oh my God! I nearly took a gun and shot myself in the head.
This isn't really going to happen, is it?
That's the scariest thing to watch if you're stoned out of your mind. You do not want to be in the Davey Mac smoke zone and be seeing a goddamn trailer for The Purge. That's the scariest movie I've ever seen. I haven't even seen it.
I don't think I could be anywhere with you if you were high since you thought the purge was real.
I am telling you flat out. I said to myself, talking to myself in the smoke zone by myself, I go, I am so frightened right now. I'm sitting there, by the way, in dark. It's like 11 o'clock at night, talking to myself. I go, I wish I hadn't seen that. I sort of reminded myself of Gabe.
Would you start committing crimes if the purge was real?
Oh, hell yeah. I'd be out on the street. I'd be robbing banks. I'd do everything.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Get some free money, baby.
Arson, just burn some things down.
No,
huh?
I think I would look to be a good thief. That would be my thing. I wouldn't be in a
rape and
murder.
murder?
Well, it depends. If I was in New York City,
Yeah.
where you have like a lot of access to hot chicks, there might be a couple rapes. I'm not gonna lie. But like,
What, you can't mark that?
in Monmouth
Yeah, mark that. Mark
Yeah.
that.
in Monmouth County.
Mark the whole purge
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, mark this whole goddamn show.
The taste of love is sweet, with hearts like ours meet. I fell into a ring of fire. Oh, and the fire went higher. And I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire, that ring of fire. Roy Schaefer, Sean O'Barry. Keep that piano going for a second because we do got to talk to you about LegalZoom. LegalZoom.com. That's where you need to go. You know, this country was built by innovators, dreamers, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and the like. Well, now it's no longer those magnates. It's people like you. You're the inventor. You're the entrepreneur. People like you that keep our country running by fueling the job market and economy.
This month, LegalZoom celebrates innovation by helping you launch your dream. Apply for a patent to secure your invention. Register your trademark to protect your products and services. Incorporate or form an LLC and launch your business. Just call or visit LegalZoom.com. They'll provide the personal attention you need and help take care of all the details.
They've helped over 1 million businesses get started right. They received an A+ from the Better Business Bureau. A+. There's no better grades except for A++++ that I
real.
saw. The kid in the Christmas Story got it for his report on the
real.
Red Ryder BB gun.
That wasn't real.
Well,
Wait, hold on. Celebrate innovation with LegalZoom today and get a special price on trademark, copyright, or provincial patent applications by using the referral code MAC at checkout. That's MAC. LegalZoom provides legal help through independent attorneys and self-help, but they're not a law firm.
LegalZoom! Well, you know, by the way, did you say provincial?
Yeah.
You said provisional? You said provincial.
Provincial. It's like a province in Canada.
Provincial? I was saying, Roy, you sent us something, and I'm bringing this up because he appeared on Davey Mac Sports Program to wide acclaim. Mr. Damian Dempsey
Oh yeah.
did two tremendous performances. Again, YouTube.
Yeah.
Look at Damian Dempsey, Maasai, and Damian Dempsey, Negative Vibes, Davey Mac Sports Program on YouTube. But what happened now, Roy, with our man, our man? That's a big thing in Ireland, right? Your man, Damian Dempsey.
Yeah.
What happened?
He's like the Irish Superman now. He
What'd he
actually
do?
ended up saving or he saved the guy from drowning, and then there was some guy drowning in the river. He was standing off to the side, and people start shouting. He just jumps in, pulls the guy out of the water, and then just walks off into the sunset.
He takes his shoes off, jumps in,
Yeah.
saves a guy, gets out, puts his shoes back on,
And then
walks
just
away.
walks
You
away.
know who
He's
you-
like Kane.
No, and you know
Wanderer
who
the
also
earth.
used to do this stuff? The 76ers owner, Pat, whatever his name is. He was always, saving people from getting mugged and doing all this what's that Good Samaritan type stuff? Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
Good Samaritan,
what's the guy?
yeah.
Look up Pat. I don't know, whatever.
Joshua Harris.
No. Owner Pat. He probably sold the team since then.
No, dude.
He's been in contact, by the way. He's coming back to New York in a couple weeks.
Really?
Yeah. I unfortunately will be in Ireland, but he's coming here.
Pat Croce.
Pat Croce.
Croce,
Thank
that's
you.
it.
That's him.
So
that
he
was the
might-
guy I was looking for. Go ahead.
He might want to do the show.
Well,
but,
of course.
Yeah, I told him he's walking.
Oh man, the version of Maasai, both songs killed, but that version of Maasai was holy mackerel, holy cow! I put that on my old iPhone.
Yeah.
I put the Davey Mac songs on the iPhone. The Ray Wiley Hubbard stuff goes right here.
It's good stuff, man.
Yep, right next to my porn.
Wait till you hear our musical guest next week. We got Urban Thomas coming on from I forgot the name of his band.
Pearl Jam. So how about that?
Pearl Jam.
Can you believe that?
Actually, he plays in a band with Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh yeah, that's Sean O's favorite band, the Chili Peppers.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's sick. Wait till you hear this.
Sean
guy.
O's the only person on the show who likes the Chili Peppers, by the way.
So?
When Sean O starts playing Higher Ground, Pepper's like, Davey Mac, let's do that murder homicide thing right now.
It's true, Sean. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
He doesn't like the Chili Peppers, Sean. He thought the songs were silly. Right? Am I right
I
about
thought
that?
they embarrassed themselves at the Super Bowl.
Well, how about when they were always shirtless, right? Doing shirtless stuff. I mean, it would be like
It's homoerotic.
It felt like the whole band was like portrayed by chums.
Look at
you know?
Sean's face. He's so mad right now.
Anthony Kiedis was always the girl in the band.
It was- look,
and
look.
Flea was like his
We
boyfriend.
should call it the Red Hot Chum.
Yeah, the Red Hot
Chum
Chummers.
Pepper. Yeah.
The Red Hot Chummers.
Yeah. Just dudes who like to make out with other dudes. And
Way to go. Well, we can't post the show without you, pal.
I guess we're just going now. We
So,
gotta keep going until
we have to go to midnight
tomorrow
tonight.
morning. Yeah, so Sean shows up back for work.
Hey, how about that Hope solo? What a bitch. Sean, hit the... Now he can't even hit the call.
No, we got time.
we need that audio.
See?
Wait,
See?
What do you need?
Yo, you didn't realize Sean O was important until you made fun of the Chili Peppers.
I guess Rummy needs another drink, huh?
Also, shout out to DK. It's he said
Donkey Kong?
this is
not real.
This is David Kluwicki on Twitter.
Oh.
Who said the thing that would make his birthday complete is a shout out on the Davey Mac Sports Program. So as a result, Roy's going to compose a song for David Kluwicki right now. David
Tennis
Kluwicki.
boy, tennis
David
boy.
Kluwicki.
Tennis boy.
Kluwicki, you gave me a goddamn hickey, a hickey.
I like it.
Kluwicki.
Very good. He's also part of the anti-Gabe contingency.
Good.
Nice.
Several people.
he's on board.
I tried to explain that he's helping out. He's just assisting
What do
the
people,
show.
what do people say about Gabe?
They don't like Gabe right now. I try to explain them. He's a nice person.
He's very pleasant.
Yeah.
He's a very pleasant young man.
It all started with Roy Schaefer attacking
I
Gabe
kind of started
the
that.
first time. And I was all confused by it.
Yeah.
And by the way, karma hit you.
I know.
In the case of
I've-
your HIV shingles.
I actually feel terrible about it.
Yeah.
Because I've come to love Gabe.
Now the entire internet despises him.
Yeah, I know.
He's hated more than Hope Solo at this point.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even hate Hope Solo.
No, she's hot. I don't care if she's slapping around kids. All drunk.
That makes her hotter, actually.
Yeah. I get really into it. Like it's like a true detective, like white trash scenario. And I'm like Matthew McConaughey, like, just tell me who did it. Just tell me who the goddamn person is.
It's like a flat
Solo.
circle, man. Let me do some coke, dude. Let's do this.
I did see Dallas Buyers Club, by the way.
Oh, that's
Finally.
a good one, huh?
How'd you like it?
That's good.
Like True Detective, more AIDS.
It's nothing like True Detective.
No, it's nothing.
It's like True Detective with AIDS, right? Is it right? It's both Southern guys, and then they're both doing stuff.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey stars in both.
You know, speaking of really quick, this opening scene in that movie when he first contracts AIDS, what the hell is going on? I could not figure
he
out.
banged a girl who
Was it-
did heroin, who probably banged a bisexual guy.
Because I don't know, maybe I was a little
No,
tired.
that was the story.
I thought he was
sharing
having
needles.
I
Yeah,
thought he
she
was at
shared
the
needles.
rodeo having sex with a horse.
Wait a second. Seriously, they were just sharing needles?
Yeah,
The
but
chick, no, the chick.
they
the
didn't make
chick-
it very clear. It was so dark.
They implied that he banged a prostitute who was shooting dope and must use dirty needles. And had AIDS from
That's
that.
right. So I was right, right?
But I don't think she was
Yeah.
still the bisexual guy.
I should probably turn up the contrast.
So
on my
I
TV.
invented the bisexual
Yeah,
thing.
that's what you want.
And-
I invented the
to be
twist.
bisexual.
And Roy thinks that AIDS comes from horse semen.
Well, it does. I thought that's one thing that we all agree on the Davey Mac Sports Program.
I didn't know.
I want to see where you go. With this.
No, that's it. That's all I'm going with it, and I'm moving on. Actually,
Okay,
I'm moving on. Yeah, I mean, Pat, just really
I like
quickly.
when Dr. Dave shows up.
I like really quickly back to LeBron with Pat Riley saying that guys don't bail on the team when things get hard, and he must have forgotten his own career as the head coach of the New York Knicks, who lost to the Rockets in the NBA Finals, and next season Riles, or a few seasons later, but still, he was in Miami
got the
as the
hell out of
president. Yeah, he got out of there. He knew the Knicks were going nowhere. LeBron's in the same situation. He's got aging superstars around him.
Who's he got around him, right? Chalmers,
I mean,
Ray
Chalmers is
Allen?
okay. Ray Allen's ancient.
Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh.
A very old 33, and Bosh was totally overrated. Never deserved that money, right? I mean, he did not deserve to be put on the same level as Dwayne Wade or LeBron. So Bosh really ruined this whole thing. They need Bosh to opt out in the worst way.
Why would he, man? He's got a fat check coming his way.
And the thing about the Spurs is you have the old guys, but then you have these young guys, like Leonard, Kawhi Leonard,
Yeah.
and those guys.
And the old guys are just as good as they always have been. It doesn't make any sense.
No, I
Are
saw
the Spurs going to repeat next season?
No,
No.
I think they actually have an excellent chance
Yeah.
to repeat next season. Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah,
Stay healthy.
Okay, how about this? Because this was a philosophical question. I'll give credit that I saw on Deadspin. If, say, in a wild dream that Duncan wins 2 more championships now, he got his three-peat, and that would be 7 in total, right? Yeah. Jordan had 6. Could you say Tim Duncan is better than Michael Jordan?
I don't think you could.
You can't.
No.
Thank you, Pepper,
Because-
for speaking some reality into it.
I mean, it's Michael Jordan. Tim Duncan's amazing. He's a ridiculously good basketball
Here's all
player.
people need to say.
But he's not Michael
And
Jordan.
quite frankly, I thought they didn't handle it that well. They went to this whole entire huge conversation about why Tim Duncan wouldn't be better than Michael Jordan, this and that. All you have to say, Robert Horry. Does he sound familiar, Pepper? You remember Robert Horry? He won back-to-back rings with the Rockets. Yeah. He won a three-peat with the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. Then he won 2 rings with the Spurs.
Jesus.
Robert Horry has 7 rings. Would anyone take Robert Horry over Michael Jordan? We don't just go by rings, do we? Would you take Bill Russell? That's at least a closer call.
Well, no, I mean,
and Bill Russell's got the most rings of them all.
Hell no.
Thank you, Roy.
The Horry thing isn't that good of an analogy because Tim Duncan is in the same team like Jordan was, and he's been a big part of every win. So, I mean...
Well, my point is the Deadspin was going off of championships.
Oh, yeah, that's
if
insane.
you're going to
No.
go
No,
off of championships,
well, then, yeah,
then
Horry
that's a
thing's perfect,
ridiculous.
yeah.
It's a ridiculous statement.
You can't.
You can't. It's not all about the rings. We all saw, and plus, Jordan, again, we have to say this time and time again. Say LeBron wins next year, that would be his 6th NBA Finals. His career record would be 3-3. Jordan, 6 NBA Finals, 6-0.
It's not going to happen.
The only way LeBron will compare to Michael Jordan is if he goes back to Cleveland and gives them that's the first
And
championship.
get 6 in a row then.
In 6 in a row. No, 50 years. It's been 50 years since the 64 Browns won a championship. The Indians haven't won in that time, and neither have the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah,
so 50 years since the city of Cleveland has a sports championship.
Really, whoever brings a sports championship to Cleveland will be bigger than Michael Jordan.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyone.
So
it
if
could be Johnny
LeBron-
Football who does it.
LeBron, my point being, with 2 rings, he's not going to even get to 6. So forget about the Jordan thing. But you're getting a ring in Cleveland will be like almost the equivalent of 3 rings. Do you see my point? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, but that's just for Cleveland, though. That's not for every place
That is
else.
just for Cleveland. LeBron can't go to the Lakers and play with Kobe and win a ring. No. It's only for Cleveland. If LeBron goes back to Cleveland, then we can throw him back into the Jordan discussion. But until something like that happens, I don't know.
The future of the Lakers looks...
Roy and Sean, opinions on this?
You are absolutely right, Dave.
Yeah, great. The future of the Lakers looks really horrible, huh?
They're going nowhere fast. I can't decide which franchise is in a worse spot, the Knicks or the Lakers. I mean, the fact that...
That's so sad for the Lakers to be in this conversation.
Pat Riley, not Pat Riley, Phil Jackson can't get the coach that he wants in Steve Kerr, then has to settle for Derek Fisher, then his player opts out, Carmelo Anthony, after he made it very clear to Carmelo, stay in. We want you a part of the Knicks. We feel that you would work in the triangle offense. Stay in. And now Carmelo's not going to listen to Phil Jackson. No one's going to listen to Phil Jackson.
But I don't think judging everyone just on what Carmelo does, who's going to think about what they're talking about Jackson is. I don't think Carmelo would do good in the triangle offense. I don't think Carmelo.
It worked for Michael Jordan. It worked for Michael Jordan, who shot 35 times a game. It worked for Kobe. Phil Jackson has his shooters. Jordan and Kobe. So I think he saw Carmelo as that in that role. But you need a Horace Grant. You need players
someone around him.
Dennis Rodman made the Hall of Fame. That was Scottie Pippen, Hall of Fame. Carmelo had no one. He had J.R. Smith, for Christ's sake.
And J.R. Smith is the greatest best.
He's just hitting on underage chicks on Instagram, for crying out loud.
Don't forget
Taking
about
pictures of
Rashard
pipe.
Wallace.
What?
Don't forget about Rashard Wallace last season.
Oh yeah, that guy. Talk about that with his weird birthmark on
Most
his head.
technicals ever.
Yeah, Rasheed Wallace. Yes.
Well, not Rashard.
Yeah.
See, again, racist.
Yeah. See? Mark him now, Sean.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sean. Lampoon into him now. After he gave you guff, maybe make fun of his musical taste. Everyone knows Pepper likes Wham.
Yeah, and the Grateful Dead, right?
If I could see a Wham / Grateful Dead show, I would lose it.
He would be actually very excited by that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Is anyone going to Primus in New Jersey on Saturday?
No.
Why not?
You are.
I am.
See?
I'm headed to the Stone Pony for Summer Stage, baby. Oh, man.
Who's opening for him?
I said my eyes are going to be like little flying saucers by 4 p.m. Dean Ween. Of Ween. Roy, were you a Ween guy? You seem like you could be.
I dig Ween, yeah.
Oh, not really.
No,
I always know when you don't like someone.
No, they did a country album that I thought was fantastic.
Oh,
They hired all these authentic Nashville players, and they did a record together, and like old school guys, and they did like this crazy great country record. It's fantastic.
Based on your description, there's no way I'm going to be showing up for Dean Ween. I will time it for Primus's first note.
So drop that acid.
His first name's Dean?
Dean Ween,
Yeah, Dean Ween. Dean and Gene.
From-
And the other guy's name is
Gene, yeah. But this is just Dean Ween solo, I
Oh,
suppose.
you don't want to see that. But save
What
it.
was Ween's big song on MTV? Did they do
Push the
Tangerines?
little daisies and make them come up.
That's the one. Push the Little Daisies. Who did Tangerines? Oh, that was the Flaming Lips did Tangerines. I should know that.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have a question for
Yeah.
you. Do you like Thursday Night Football?
Love Thursday Night Football.
Well,
To a certain extent.
You're going to love it even more?
After Thanksgiving. Can I make that?
Okay.
Okay.
CBS's Thursday Night Football starts on 9/11 this
Yeah!
Don't-
9/11!
Don't chant 9/11.
Not CBS, get your goddamn act together.
Why?
I remember 9/11, CBS, David Letterman and Dan Rather crying on the television, and now CBS,
Well, now we're going to see a mediocre game being played.
13 years is all it took for a goddamn football game to eclipse 9/11, huh?
Sure, dude.
All right. We have a very quick attention span in this
Short
country,
attention span.
and we have no memory whatsoever. There is no memory.
Look, I've never forgotten.
You don't know. Okay, name me 2 characters from Night Court. Go right now.
The bald-headed dude and
Name me the characters, not the bald-headed dude.
Bull. What's his name? Bull.
Bull is one.
All right, and then
Hold on. Here's the musical clue.
I don't need.
I'll give you plenty of time to think of it. Yeah, Sean O'Barry.
And Harry the judge. Harry the judge.
Let's go to the videotape. He's right!
Wow.
50 points!
Wow, that's impressive. And I only
You forgot about Roz, the sassy
yes,
African-American
yes, I did forget
woman
about
cop
Roz.
bailiff. You forgot about Marky Post and John Larroquette.
Was John Larroquette a lawyer?
John Larroquette, absolutely. He might have been public defender. And I think Marky Post was DA, right? Or like some kind
You're
of thing.
asking me like I remember anything about the show.
And Roy and Chardo will just not give up the night court music,
I
by the
just
way.
love that song. I just love it.
Oh my God.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, they used to make the best, TV themes in the 70s and 80s.
I'm bringing it back, baby.
And they all went away.
How about Taxi?
Taxi was so sad.
I don't know. 3.5 Men has a good song.
3.5 Men?
2.5 Men.
2.5 Men. How's that go? Man.
Hey, hang on. I want to know the show the Peppers watched and called 3.5 Men.
Whoa!
Gay porn.
Yeah! Gay porn! Gay! All right. No one chanted with the Dave Man on that one, so we can't chant gay porn now?
It's clapping.
They're taking that one away from me, Eric.
Mark that.
I just want to put
Mark
Eric on the
that.
spot.
No.
What do you guys have to say about this whole 9/11 fiasco? Go ahead. Go ahead. First.
It's a little early.
And then Jay, next. Now you, Jay. 9/11. Too much? Okay, too much. So Jay says no, and he doesn't appreciate it. So Pepper, it seems like you're the only one who likes this whole 9/11.
I never said I liked it.
Oh!
Yeah, I can't believe you like it so much. You know, a lot of people died that day.
Yeah, I'm aware.
It's weird that you really like
Those
this
guys-
football game.
The NFL
played
is
that day.
they are going to ruin that league the way the WWE ruined their league by making too many nights. When it was Raw is war on Mondays, and you can give me an occasional something dumb on Sunday, fine. I don't need it all the time. I can't be tuning into SmackDown and this and that and the other. And it's the same way. You have 4 goddamn national football games, now professional NFL games a week. It's like laborious by the time Monday Night Football rolls around, right? How many Monday Night Football games did you sit and watch this year? Be honest.
2.
2,
dude.
And that's with our boy, John Gruden. That's with Sassenpfeffer.
I know. He should be on Thursday Night Football.
They should get Gruden over there. They really should.
I ended up watching more Thursday night because it was like, this is the beginning of football
Same
for
here.
the week.
Same here. And then I grew to resent Thursday because I'm like, it's because of you that I'm not enjoying this unbelievable American pastime, which used to be Monday Night Football.
And who-
and that Monday Night Football is a pale comparison.
Are you ready for some
Football! Monday Night Party!
that's
We
great.
got the Broncos. Come on, everybody. Obama sucks. Here's the football. Isn't that what happened to Hank Williams?
He made some crazy anti-Obama song.
It was all about
Keep the
Obama.
change. I think it was called Keep the Change.
How do you have the easiest gig in the world? You do the same song every year, but you substitute the Packers and the Bears.
Yeah.
And yet you still screw it up.
Here
by
I'm on the night.
going on some crazy anti-Obama thing. I never understand that. I also have to give a shout out to Barnell Bill because he created no less than 8 Primus Photoshops with my head in them. And I could put out like 3 or 4 a day, but I figured people would just get sick of them.
Oh, yeah, after the first one.
But I mean, they're all genius. They're all brilliant. After the first one, really?
Yeah.
Did you see my promotional video for it?
I saw it. It was actually, I was impressed.
No. I made a real promotional video, for real. Eastside Dave's amazing Primus promo on YouTube.
Don't make me pull it up.
All right, you don't have to pull it up.
I like the his name is Mud video. That was
Oh,
good.
you like that? Okay. Well, I should have made that my goddamn promo instead.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you blew it.
Eric! I'm just going to blame Eric Z. Intercourse Donut. The things he does.
That's a
Jurgen,
good name for a song. Intercourse Donut.
Write that down,
It's already
Sean.
taken, though.
Now, on Thursday, the United States will take on Germany. Of course, Jurgen Klinsmann, the American coach, goes against his former country, Germany, which he was a World Cup star and champion for.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a weird scenario. If the United States can't get a draw, or if the United States doesn't advance, that was choke city right there.
Yeah,
Because
all they have to do right now is tie, win, or even if they lose, just not lose by like some insane amount, like 5-0, and the other teams also, like Portugal and Ghana, are playing.
Goal
each other.
differential
Yeah, goal differential.
is what you're talking about. Okay. So you're saying, Shauno, your prediction is United States has this advancement in the bag.
There's a 90% chance. I think.
And you will do a reverse Hitler mustache next week.
Absolutely.
Yeah!
Absolutely.
Not me, though.
I won't
no
even
matter
take-
what happens.
I don't even need any, other bets. I'm going to do it.
All right, that's a bad bet.
Yeah.
That's what we call an Eastside Dave bet
I'm
in the
in it.
business, just
No.
so you know.
That's how confident I am.
All right. I think Shauno's right, but, to me, Germany, United States, they could sit down on the grass, as we pointed out, have a nice little duel. Both teams advance. Why aren't we making this little thing? It'll be like 1938 all over again. You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours.
Yeah.
We'll put up with the Nazism if you don't do our thing, right? Be 1939 all over again, right, Pepe? When the U.S. government and Nazi Germany had that secret pact to eliminate some of the Jewish population. Again, this is stuff I get from the Alex Jones show.
Let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up. Okay.
We've pretty much offended, I think, everyone.
All
who could
right.
possibly
So
offend.
listen, based on that, I want to say we will be doing that in Watchers next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Okay. That's it. That'll conclude us for this week. Now enjoy your World Cup final predictions. Does anyone have a prediction? I predict United States 2-1. This score will stick. Sean O'Barry.
Yeah, what? Yeah, United States all the way.
2-1.
3-1.
3-1. Roy Schaefer.
Deutschland 1-0.
Roy goes with his German heritage. 1-0, I believe that was?
1-0.
1-0. And Pepper?
I can't talk about.
He
the World
will
Cup.
not comment. So for Chris Pepper Stanley, Sean O'Barry, Roy Schaefer, the guys, everyone here, Davey Mac, Eastside Dave. Good night, everybody.
We did it again!